From Port Moresby to the world's biggest sporting stage, Nelson Stone's story is one of perseverance, faith, and the will to rise above doubt.
Yeah, my name is Nelson Stone. I'm an Olympian. I'm currently the assistant coach of the athletics national team. And also I'm 41 years of age, and I've been coaching for the last 6 years. But in my athletics career, I've been doing athletics for 11 years.
Before the track, there was Taekwondo. For 16 years, Nelson trained with focus and discipline. But at 23, he made the bold decision to start sprinting, a move that surprised many, yet defined his legacy.
At the age of 9, I represented PNG, my first representation of the country in Taekwondo. At the age of 9, won my first gold medal. And I give credit to my dad. He introduced Taekwondo to me at the age of 6. And I did Taekwondo for 16 years. And I fell in love with the sport. And that's how I got to know sport and fell in love with sports in general. But Taekwondo has its own ups and downs during that time. And I felt I was going, slightly nowhere in that. In 2007, Mom, came up to me one day and said, hey, look, when you were a kid back in primary school, I used to take you out, go attending school carnivals, and you were good. And I think you should, take up athletics again and see how it goes for you. Because since, Taekwondo is not really, going well for you, why not take up the sport? I never looked back. I took up the sport from the word she mentioned here. And when I took up athletics, I never told anyone, not even the people around me, not even my family, not even my community. I took up the journey silently, and I went on it. A lot of people really came out criticizing me for being a late starter, and like it's too late to take up, to try to achieve something in the sport. But that really motivated me, even though it hurt so bad. But that was the motivation, and that gave me the drive to and the courage to go on and achieve what I achieved in athletics.
When people doubted him, Nelson chose to listen to his belief instead. Every challenge became motivation. Every word of doubt became fuel. In 2007, Nelson Stone wore Papua New Guinea's colors on the international stage for the first time. From that day, every stride carried the hopes of a nation, from Pacific Games glory to the unforgettable 2012 London Olympics.
I really put my head down in athletics. I made sure I get up to the top in athletics in PNG. Then I did that. I embraced every day with all the struggles, with all the performance that were not okay, the performance that were okay. I embraced all of them. I learned from it, and I continued to move forward, and I knew where I was going. That was the purpose, and I knew my purpose. That was one of the main things. To get to that point where now I'm able to perform and be able to show that I am now going to be the best athlete. I always tell myself that. And when 2012, the year arrived, I was announced and selected to represent Papua New Guinea at the greatest sporting event in the world. And that was my ultimate dream, to get there. It took me 23 years of dreaming. And I'm glad I woke up every day. It was something that, I couldn't imagine, or I was still thinking that, is this real? I had a dream at the age of 12 to go to the Olympics. I went there in 2012 and I saw Muhammad Ali. That one right there was mission accomplished for me. It took me 23 years to make that dream come true. And it wasn't easy. It was, to do it without proper education, to do it without, anything in your bank account, to do it with all of that, nothing. But I had the richness of faith, I had the richness of belief. And my kids were my greatest motivation, that one day I'll get there and I'll change my kids' life. And on that very day, you know, at the age of 12, to go to achieve that dream in 2012, and to see Muhammad Ali in 2012 was an unbelievable thing. And that will remain in me for the rest of my life, and no one's going to take that away from me.
Like his idol Muhammad Ali, Nelson learned that success begins in the mind. His battles on the track were as much mental as they were physical. Through every race, he found strength in humility and faith.
That really had a major impact in my life would be 2015 Pacific Games here in Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea, and the 400 meter final. And I was 31 years old back then, heading towards the end of my career. And I had a lot of criticism coming into the games that Nelson Stone is finished, he's old, and Father Time has caught up with him, and he's not going to deliver in front of the country. And the Pacific Games 2015 was almost like as big as the 1975 independence, and that really had a major impact on me, mentally and physically, but mentally especially, that at the age of 31 and to go out there in front of your kids, especially my friends and the people that criticized me, the people that enjoyed my journey when I took up athletics, the people that got shocked when I made the transition from Taekwondo, rugby league, and then to athletics. Everyone were there, especially my community, Tokara, which I love, and I'm still living there. They were all going to be there, and that really gave me a different kind of motivation, a different kind of passion, a different kind of strength, a different kind of courage, a different kind of power to get out there and to deliver one last time in front of my home crowd. And especially events like that, they don't come around, and they come around once in a lifetime, and you get to perform in front of your family, your friends, your loved ones, your fans, and in the Pacific Games, and to wear that red, black, and gold is, it's one of the best colors you'll ever put on your body. It is such an amazing thing. And yes, that moment when I got onto that block, that 400 meter final, I was 31 years old, and 31 years of my life of blood, sweat, and tears, the struggles that I went through, didn't complete education properly, raising a young family without a job. I put everything into that one moment, and it changed my life.
When Nelson retired in 2019, his mission didn't end. Through coaching and his Nest Club, he now builds the next generation of champions, teaching them that discipline and heart matter most.
When I started the Nest Club and the Nest program currently, my main focus is to not only teach the skill that's needed in sports or in athletics. My main goal is to help kids, young athletes, to understand discipline and always put God first. Education is the first pathway to success in anything you do. Education that comes with knowledge, and I always try to encourage discipline in every young athlete that comes through, or any young person that I come across, is that always put education first. Education will lead you to understand the Bible, and when you read the Bible, you will understand what God is, what faith is, what belief is, what the whole biblical thing is, and that's true education. So with athletes coming through, my encouragement to them is to listen to their parents, always put God first. Education must be the most important thing in their lives, and sports will just fall in line eventually. It won't go wrong there. Yeah.
From being doubted to becoming an Olympian and now a Hall of Famer, Nelson Stone's journey reminds us that faith, effort, and courage can transform a dream into history.
Looking back at the journey, a 6-year-old kid who had nothing but just dreams of wanting to become, a sporting star, and through all that, since 1993, my first representation of Papua New Guinea, it was one of the hardest things that I've ever gone through in my life. And pain, blood, sweat, and tears was everything that was in that journey since 1993, right up to the moment right here I am. And it's a journey of, never giving up, never stop trying, and continue to take on life's challenges. The Sports Hall of Fame, especially the Hall of Fame, it's only a few people who get up to the recognition. And for me, to get that recognition, to be inducted to the Hall of Fame, it was way beyond my dream. To be honest, it was one of the most greatest things that I've ever felt in my life. And to be here, sitting down, sitting in the Hall of Fame, it's going to be a massive night for me, my family, my community, Tokara, and the people who've known me through the years. This is going to be the greatest award in my life, and I can't wait to receive that. I can't wait to be recognized and to show everyone that I truly live by the name and the meaning of Nest, never ever stop trying. I thank God first, most important. My parents, my mom and dad, my ex-wife, my current wife now, my kids, the people of Tokara, and to everyone that engaged through my Nest program, who believe in my program, who believe in what I do, have really shaped me to be where I am now. And they are the ones, and the people who criticize me, people who don't believe in me, people who compare me to other people. Even I give credit to my late brother, Andrew. That's the only sibling I have. All those people, they are part and parcel of what I am today. They gave me so much in life. They all shaped me mentally, physically, and spiritually. All those people have a part in what I do. And I would like to thank Vodafone for getting behind this magnificent event, such a magnitude about the Hall of Fame, and for Vodafone to get behind it and support it. And PNG Olympic Committee, what can you say about them? They're always behind the athletes and giving them that platform to go out there and make sure they can achieve their dreams at the highest level, or whatever the level is. I give credit to the Olympic Committee for their ongoing work with sports, and there's so many thousands of athletes that they've helped and guided and brought up all throughout the years. So thank you, Vodafone, thank you, PNG Olympic Committee, and everyone that's behind it.
Thank you, Nelson, for your outstanding contributions to the growth and development of sports in Papua New Guinea. Ladies and gentlemen, inducted into the 2025 Papua New Guinea Sports Hall of Fame, Nelson Stone.